In the year 217 AD, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius ruled over half the civilized world. The first sign of the fall of the empire, which was to take 200 years, occurred in the occupied countries to the east. The queen Zenobia, who rose to the throne of Palmyra after the murder of her husband, King Odenatus, yearned to throw off the yoke of the conquerors. She swore an oath of war against the empire until freedom for her people was won. Her sudden attack took the Romans by surprise. Years of power had softened the Roman people, and there was much dissension in the forum. But officers and generals of the army were often recruited from the ranks of gladiators. Thus it was that the emperor dispatched the foremost of the gladiators, one Marcus Valerius, to lead a Roman army against the hordes of Zenobia. Marcus Valerius had a plan, a clever plot to use against the Palmyrans and turn their victory into defeat. He allowed himself to be captured. In chains, he was dragged through the marketplace. The angry populace, triumphant now, threatened to tear him to pieces, heaped insults upon him. He was brought before the queen, but Zenobia was implacable. Elated over this unexpected capture, and sure now that her oath of conquest would be fulfilled, she would listen to no overtures. All his plans had come to naught. The gladiator, Marcus Valerius, consul of Rome, was sentenced not to death, but to slavery, that most fearful of punishments, in the dreaded mines of Palmyra.
Faster! Faster! Move, you dogs! Faster, you Roman pigs! Faster! Move! You bastard! Be careful. If one dies, you'll take his place. And you faster, or I'll break your bones. What happened?
His arm is crushed. He will bleed to death.
Stop wasting time. He's better off dead. I'll finish him.
Make one move and I'll kill him. You continue. Take him away. Even with one arm, he might be of some use.
My thanks. He is one of my soldiers. On the battlefield, you wouldn't have had the courage to face him. Now you may take out your spite on me.
Take him! Come on. Oh, now play the hero if you can. Foreign spy! For what you have done, I will make you suffer. Take him out to the cross, I'll show you. Up in the sun, and such a thirst that you'll ask us for death. But you'll pay more. Pay until you never forget. Put him up now.
Come on.
See about the horses and tell the men to stay away from crowds and taverns. And all women. Our lives depend on it. If we're careful, we'll be all right.
I can hardly believe we've been able to get this near to her.
Look, Flavius, here she comes.
Julianus, a perfect time to slit her throat.
Tullius, you would never have a chance. It would mean certain death for us.
Have you made arrangements for a spy?
With a man I know I can trust.
He was the Roman consul?
Yes, my queen.
Why was he punished like that?
He tried to overpower the guard and start a revolt.
Unchain him and bring him here.
Pardon, Royal Queen, but Roman dogs aren't worth your compassion. For you to show such clemency to him.
I did not ask for advice, Simanzio. What's more, wait before you talk of mercy and compassion.
Hurry up there.
The symbol of Imperial Rome. Now a breath would blow him over.
Now have you learned not to be rebellious?
It's no surprise that torture is bestial. It was inflicted by your order. Zenobia, we know you.
This to Her Majesty Zenobia?
A rebel. And a betrayer.
This will punish your insolence.
I hope it will. I'm awaiting your order for my death.
It's useless to try to provoke me. I will not grant that favor for nothing. You must live, Consul Valerius. Your sentence? You will assist in the fall of Rome. You will see your pride destroyed. A superb empire broken to bits.
I give you my thanks. That means a long life. For none of us will assist in the fall of Rome.
You're mistaken, Consul. The Roman eagle has finished his flight.
A lie I will not believe as I live. But before the end there will be bloodshed. Yet Rome will live.
Take him back to the cross.
Bathsheba!
Julianus! Oh, darling, you've come back. I'd given up hope.
The gods have protected me.
I'm so happy. You must be out of your mind. The Queen has promised a reward for any Roman found in the city.
I couldn't resist. I wanted to see you.
I'd give my life for you.
Have no fear for me. I can defend myself. Tell me, have you news of the Consul Valerius? They haven't killed him yet, have they, Bathsheba?
Worse, he's a slave in the mines.
We have to get him out. I have 5 men with me.
But if you're caught, the Queen will have no pity.
Do you know of any guard that we can trust?
There is one. There's a new man called Gladiator. He doesn't look like it, but he believes in Christianity, so maybe he will help.
But how will he know me?
Here, put it on. But warn him that you got it from me.
you sleeping while you guard these dogs?
Is it your watch already?
Yes, but I'm not like you. I keep my eyes open. Go on.
Hurry! Get out of here! Move, all of you! Move! Hurry, you move! This way.
You have saved me, my friends.
We must go. Hurry.
Now we can get on with our plans. Thanks, Lator.
What's that again?
I will return to Palmyra.
And have her put you in the mine?
No, not again. I must do it now.
But why? It didn't work before.
This time it will. Because she'll believe me. We'll turn our defeat into a great victory. Listen to me.
The escape of the Roman consul is unpardonable. And you allowed him to get away. This is treason. It's pure treason. Why have you come here? Are you so proud of yourself? Haven't you done enough? Why didn't you stop him?
I ordered him put to death. But you've refused to let me.
You would do just as Rome would like. Oh, yes, he wanted quick death. Let this Marcus Valerius, renowned enemy, be caught before the week is out.
Do not worry. The liberty of Marcus Valerius shall have a brief duration.
And remember, I want him alive.
You have lost her favor, as she said?
Yes, and my purse.
You see how much I worry. You'll be able to capture him. A messenger from King Sapor arrived from Persia.
Where is he?
Up in my room.
Don't be afraid. I won't harm you.
You.
Here. It's the only weapon I have.
How did you get in?
That doesn't matter. I ask only that you listen to me.
You're mad, Roman. You'll never leave here alive.
It's foolish for Zenobia to fear me.
What do you want?
To be your ally.
You?
Why not? To be a defeated hero is horrible. And the Romans will only shame me and make me a gladiator again.
So amusing.
Between a gladiator's death and a chance to rebuild my life, the choice is not difficult. I place my sword at your service.
You are a traitor.
I fought hard for Rome and the Empire all my life. And look, all that I had is gone. I'll be forgotten. No more glory. I've nothing left.
Do you think I'm so foolish as to believe you?
Don't you see, Zenobia? I can help you realize your dreams of greatness.
Me believe you, when you're a dangerous enemy.
Listen to me, Zenobia.
Yes, a marvel of rarity.
A gift worthy of a powerful sovereign.
Give your magnificent sovereign my thanks, and confirm what we have agreed upon.
King Sapor in person will ride at the head of his legions.
And the victory is ours.
He awaits only your signal to attack Palmyra.
No. We must be cautious, or Rome may attack us after Zenobia is defeated. Invade us and force our regiments out of Palmyra. But you tell King Sapor that I say to him, someday we will make of Persia the fairest of the Orient.
You will become the most powerful man in his court and in the world.
So may it be.
Promise. Promise I'll always be with you.
Can you doubt it, Erika?
I'm not sure if you've told me the truth. What great help will you be?
I know the art of warfare. And believe me, that is important.
For my people, there's no need. Their enthusiasm is sufficient.
Enthusiasm? You can't win a war with enthusiasm. So let me transform your army with my advice and counsel, and you'll be invincible. Then you'll be able to conquer the world.
No, no more.
Roman battalions have learned how to make war. And your own soldiers are untried completely. Even your officers. How can you hope to fight off the Roman legions when defeat has given them a thirst for revenge? How long will it take them to crumble your cities and kill off all your forces? And what will the end be for your people but death?
How can I believe you? What proof of loyalty can you give me?
Proof? Which one of them? The oasis. The oasis of Jotabu.
Who are you? A Roman soldier who is tired of combat.
Who's in the oasis?
15 men. The only ones left in my command.
Are you armed?
No.
And you men knew that we'd come to the rescue?
It just happened that way. We heard that the Queen had sent troops to the desert to pick up the beaten Roman legions. What else are we but an example? We're tired. We've had enough. We're worn out. We can't resist any longer. We want to surrender.
If you have lied, you will be beheaded. All right, forward!
By now, Ethos should have returned.
If you have lied, the tigers at the temple will have a rich repast.
Your tigers will have to wait in vain. Oh, that displeases you.
At last.
Now we shall know. Well?
My queen.
What news do you bring?
Many men were there. I ordered the Romans taken to prison, and they will arrive there within the hour. But I came here to announce it to you.
It was really them?
Yes, Majesty.
Have you killed many?
No, the thing was very simple. They all had sense, and no one would resist.
My lady, I hope the proof I have given is sufficient to convince you of my loyalty.
I'd like the Queen to see proof that is even more convincing.
What?
You kill the prisoners.
Is that your order? Betray my men and murder them? Yes, Zenobia would ask that. You ask me to turn assassin, and I will obey, but... Zenobia, I want to hear it from your own mouth.
My minister decides the fate of prisoners.
Understand? That's for me to decide. Here. Use it. And finish off your work.
Go. I don't want you.
Quiet, you dogs!
There, that must be them.
Sebastian, what happened?
The rebels. We were attacked. We were defeated. And they escaped.
Don't stand there. What happened? Speak to me, you idiot!
We were a mile from Palmyra, just crossing the oasis of Tamarisi when we were assaulted. It happened so suddenly we had no chance to defend ourselves. Most of my men were lost. The victors took our prisoners and fled with them.
Who are they?
Desert men. We searched,
Don't give me justifications. I want to find their commander.
It was Lator, the head guard of the slaves.
You, attend to this villain.
No! 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 No!
Do you know what this proves? It proves there are traitors among you. I suspected it, now it's confirmed. So, Manzio, on these weapons, I'm something of an expert, you know. It came from Persia, a very familiar pattern to me.
Yes, Persia. What about it?
Oh, nothing?
My parents were Persian. What do you insinuate?
Insinuate, not me. Since we have to collaborate in the glorious reign of Palmyra, then we have to trust one another.
Let the high priest speak! Kill the virgin! Let Palmyra in the temple was in the care of the Virgin Bathsheba, custodian of the spirit that guides our destiny.
Yes, where is she?
The Virgin has fled. But the fire will burn anew in honor of Sun the Immortal.
Glory to Sun the Immortal!
A great sacrifice is necessary. The blood of the Virgin must be spilled to placate the dark spirit.
Nothing suspicious?
Nothing.
Where is Simon?
Over there, pasturing the goats. He makes a fine guard.
A brave man, not many like him.
In the words of the master, a man that follows.
How's Bathsheba?
She's fine. She has much need of your comfort.
Bathsheba!
Julianus! Only when you're with me do I feel safe. What now, Julianus? What now?
Now we're together. The two of us, Bathsheba.
So much killing. Will there be more of it?
Don't think about it, my child. You shouldn't. It's much better.
Your heart is pure, Bathsheba. That will protect you.
Drink, Julianus.
Ah, thank you, Sarah.
The sand of the desert dries our throats.
That was good. Give me more.
Julianus, I have just seen a formation of soldiers. There are many Romans to the west.
Finally.
Julianus, let fortune guide you.
You are my fortune. Watch over her, Lator. Soldier who would speak with the Consul Marcellus.
Advance!
Little more. Little more. All right, that's it.
Mistaken, or are you Captain Julianus?
I have fought at your side often, Consul Marcellus.
The situation?
All's well at Palmyra.
What of the Queen?
The Queen's minister was carefully convinced that Rome is panic-stricken, so she acts accordingly.
It's bad, though, I'm afraid. You don't know how preoccupied I am by the situation. In the next few days, Rome will send me 2 legions.
2?
It's all Rome can let me have at the moment.
They have all of Zenobia's army to put to flight.
The catapult. They have nothing like that.
The catapult.
We have a few surprises in store for Queen Zenobia. But what news of Marcus Valerius? His plan went well? There must be some way to arrange a meeting.
I'll find a way to tell him.
What is this clamor outside my palace? Speak up.
The flight of Bathsheba. The sacred flames spent on a poor harvest. The people fear famine, and panic has made them assault the carts of provisions.
I thought our reserves sufficient.
But our reserves are nothing in view of a counterattack from Rome. And you have refused to establish the necessary contacts with Persia.
Political ties with Persia are as bad as those with Rome. I have made my choice. Rome is the one I must fight. She is the more perilous enemy. I'm counting on you, Valerius.
At your disposal.
Leitor, before his escape, used to tell of a certain Jesus who multiplied by some miracle bread and fish. Tell me, Roman, can you accomplish a fine thing like that?
Bread? Well, that's beyond me. I just rely on fighting well, not on miracles.
That's enough. My people are suffering. If only I could help them. But despite the harvest, I must provide for war. A reward for the one who arrests the Virgin of the Temple. Her sacrifice will soothe my people. This should give you some idea of the splendor of my court.
You are always generous, Your Majesty.
My slaves are efficient. My cooks can make anything I ask. They seem to do magic.
And do you really think that their magic may make for us an ally from a Roman?
Which Roman has any virtue?
Don't you worry. He hasn't long to live.
What are you waiting for? For him to gain the heart of the queen and her power? Can't you see? She's lost her head over him.
Yes, that will prove unfortunate. Soon, one day, when they awaken, she and the consul Valerius, they'll be in the hands of Persia.
Precede me. Follow the road by the river up to the rocks.
Here is the plan. The Queen has assembled an army to confront the Romans. There will be a battle in the desert. Palmyra will be victorious, but weakened. Her forces unable to support another attack. And that is the moment to attack Palmyra with the help of King Sapor's legions. Have you understood all of this?
And if the Romans are not defeated, we will be confronted by two armies.
That's not possible. With my plan, they'll be attacked at once, from every side. There's no escape.
I see.
In the entire zone, we have covered all the wells with dirt, in order that they do not die of thirst. The legions of the Romans will be forced to march on. They will be exhausted. We will be waiting for them. You will have a victory that will be memorable in the history of Palmyra.
What's your opinion of this plan, Marcus Valerius?
Look, you want a battle on the plain, in the open, with no possibility of maneuvering. Even exhausted, the Romans will have the advantage.
You're right. Your plan has too much risk, Simancio.
In fact, it's only the appearance, you see. That's what I count on, Zenobia. The hope that the Romans will think like Valerius and attack us with the certainty of victory. The forces that await them are only part of our army. The others are hidden here, behind the gorge of Jaffa. And while the Romans are occupied at the front, we will attack with the cavalry from the rear. It will be a slaughter. And this time, we'll spare not a single one. Do you still think my plan naive, Consul Valerius?
You are wise to remember the Imperial army. Only a miracle can deprive you of a victory now.
No more said, because now you've command of the guard. We'll fight side by side, my Roman.
What is it?
The priestess who put out the altar flame.
Later! No! No! Let me go!
sand dunes in the sunset. Now time is nothing. The ruins of the ancient cities of the past. Let's walk.
Whose tombs are these?
Ancient kings of Palmyra. They too once lusted, and now all their passions are sealed in these tombs.
If they had thought of death more often, they would have enjoyed life more.
Perhaps if they loved life too much, they would not have left us these vestiges. Now Palmyra aspires to a mighty destiny.
You yourself have said that everything falls to dust. The power of a king and his pride.
That's true, Valerius. Palmyra will turn to dust even if the Romans win. Am I a fool, then? Would it make any woman happy to be remembered for that when her heart is lonely?
What's that?
The nightingale of the desert. A good omen, that, somehow.
Why? What is the omen?
Love for a warrior. Oh, look.
Even in the desert there is beauty.
They say that in each lotus is the spirit of a woman loved.
And is there a queen among them?
Perhaps.
In that one, then.
Oh.
I'll try. Here.
A flower for the queen.
No, it is for the woman. It's all right. That arrow wasn't sent to you, but to me. A Roman arrow. Shall we keep it for a souvenir?
Let us go. It's not safe here.
Hail, Letor.
Hail, Marcus Valerius. Consul Valerius.
Hail, Julianus. You found a curious way to let me know Marcel has arrived.
He's there. I salute you, Valerius.
Hail, Marcellus.
I'll tell Rome I saw you in Palmyran clothes. It'll amuse them all. The perfume is oriental. How are you coming along with the Queen? Has she submitted yet?
You make a joke of it. Why don't you get to the point? Even though I'm dressed like a fool, I'm still a Roman.
I know that, Valerius. And I'm ready to give you command of the 2 legions they have sent from Rome.
I'm honored. 2 legions. But Palmyra disposes of double the troops.
I know it. But don't forget the valor and discipline of the Roman. You should see them. They're splendid. And prepare to make sacrifices for you, too.
Can they go without water?
Yes. We're forced to cut our supplies, and we find the roads obstructed and almost impassable. But even that will not stop us, or keep us from the river.
And at the river, you'll find the enemy waiting.
The sight will just improve our legionnaires. Put them there, and they'll fight through to the death.
That's what the Palmyrans are counting on. When they have you busy, they attack. From the rear, from the gorge of Jaffa. There's no hope.
Are you sure? Can I depend on that information?
I'm positive. They're already camped at the edge of the river.
It's what I've dreamed about. To see them in a trap with no way out. And I'll owe the victory all to you for that bit of information.
I'm very flattered. But I have my conscience to contend with.
Valerius, what does that mean?
Don't you know this information was received in confidence from the woman I love? Yes, Marcellus, I love Zenobia. Oh, why did I outlive my defeat?
Wait, Valerius. You're forgetting something that's vital. We're soldiers and nothing belongs to us. Not life, not even love.
Oh, can't we have a victory without this orgy we've set up?
What are you trying to say?
Marcellus, you see, I'm certainly able to convince Zenobia to renounce all her absurd efforts. She may have an impulsive heart. You may be right, but I know I can persuade her to come and listen.
She'll waste my time.
A few hours, maybe, but...
My men must use those few hours. You must understand that. Tomorrow we start.
Yes, Marcellus. Tomorrow.
What a victory for you, Valerius. And what a price you will pay.
I'm a soldier. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Perhaps it's the suffocating heat tonight that makes me feel impatient.
You must tell me what's wrong.
I'm preoccupied. The imminence of the battle. With that plan of Samanzio's, which isn't as,
What are you saying?
Oh, have no fear. We have to win. Shadows are haunting me. But smile at me and send them away.
Stay with me. Dawn is still far away.
Even the Queen cannot distract this general from his work on the eve of battle.
The Queen loves you.
And I love you too. You're so beautiful.
Something is wrong. I can see it in your eyes. No, don't look away. Look at me. What's troubling you?
Shadows. I told you. I'm going for a walk to see if everything's all right. Now rest well. Hear that? They're changing the guard. I'd better be there.
I know that Palmyra will give help. They'll do whatever I want them to. Give me whatever I need. Or maybe we'll use other methods.
Whatever you want will be quick, in a moment.
You'll wait here for me.
And the Roman?
That's true. It's your job.
A job that certainly pleases me.
Valerius is the only obstacle that stands in the way of my plan. When we have gotten rid of him, then regardless of the outcome of the battle, Persia will have the advantage. King Sapor is strong, and his army is ready. When I give the signal, they will occupy Palmyra. To have such wealth and power, how comforting that will be.
Remember then your most faithful servant.
Accomplish the mission you have taken, and you will see my generosity.
Have no fear, the Roman will be dead by tomorrow.
Go now.
It fits if you say a word.
Let me go, please. Let me go. I know nothing.
Go on, walk.
Please,
Walk.
let me go. No.
What is the meaning of this?
I bring you the servant of a traitor. Speak up. Tell the queen what Sir Manzio's planning to do.
Pity me. Oh,
Talk.
I only obey the law, a slave's obedience.
Speak up, go on.
King Sapor is all prepared, with his legions located at the foot of the Oro, more every day. At the orders of Sir Manzio, with those legions he shall win if we have war.
Manzio? A traitor?
Yes, that is true. And so is the rest. Who killed King Odonato? The arrow was Roman, but the murderous hand was yours, and Sir Manzio gave the order.
No! Pity. I only obeyed orders. Pity my queen.
Swine, why don't you kill him?
Guard, take out this carrion.
No.
And see that he's dead before dawn.
No!
My friend King Sapor II of Persia has many messages of sympathy and has said once again he'd like comradeship between us all. But Zenobia's temper breeds temper.
King Sapor was never trusted by the Romans, and now his anger is formidable. Only he and all his soldiers, if they will come, can save our city.
But we can't do that.
You must decide quickly.
What is the news?
The consul Marcus Valerius has abandoned the camp.
Summon all the men. Strike down my tent. We've only a few hours. I'm going to surprise the Roman army at the gorge of Jaffa before they advance on my territory. Go fast.
Stand by!
with someone else, the blow would have been mortal. Only a man like that could have survived it.
But he suffers more.
Well, he has a fever. The crisis is past.
Should he be taken with us?
Well, I think he could travel.
Oh. Forgive me, Zenobia. I'm forced to disturb you. Excuse me.
Why do you apologize? You have the power now, and I'm only a prisoner. What privileges have I now?
Certainly the respect to a woman. Only the gravest of motives would force me to intrude on your privacy. I am ordered to take you back. Back to Rome, I mean.
Must the Queen suffer humiliation as part of your triumph?
I know you find it cruel, Zenobia, but you know the conditions of peace. Well, you shall see me relinquish that triumph, even more than that. With the man I've shared everything with, Consul Marcus Valerius.
Are your people such fools they will honor traitors?
It pains me to hear betrayers spoken of a man as brave as Marcus Valerius. You will see. Marcus tried to persuade you to plead for peace with me, but you do not remember this. For you, he exposed the traitor Simancio, and although he abandoned you, it was not to fight. To be sure, you survived. For you, he wanted to show his respect, to save an adored lady. The horrors of defeat that might prove to be fatal. For you, he acts, and we pleaded that he change his generous plans.
This was a war we never wanted. Under the able guidance of King Odonato, Palmyra knew many years of peace and prosperity. It was only after the tragic death of our friend that Palmyra was racked by strife and misery. But Rome never forgets her old allies and has faith in Bathsheba and trusts she will continue the excellent rule of her dead brother. Go.
By the gods who hear me, I plead with you, Aurelianus, and with the Senate of Rome, in favor of Zenobia.
The court will hear, Marcus Valerius.
Zenobia rebelled against Rome solely because there was a traitor beside her. Knowing that war with Rome would weaken Palmyra and make her an easy prey to Persia, this man offered his plan to Zenobia. When you judge, I ask you to consider the request of a consul of Rome. I ask you to pardon Zenobia.
I ask the senators of Rome, shall we decree slavery or freedom? How do you vote?
I say to free her.
Free her!